Okay, here's what we got going. I have this this big Agnes Tigerwall, and I would like to do a little setup here and get it on film. This is the tent that I'm going to be using this summer, although I have every intention of getting the Durston XDome. Right now, that is not within my budget. So the Tigerwall was. So I got that. And what we're doing here is we're going to set this thing up. And I've got some different cordage for it that I want to install. I'm not going to have that on film, but I want to set this thing up now and get it ready to do what I want to do with it. I've got the footprint. Not cheap, good grief. I mean, they cost so much money, but it's well worth it because with the footprint, I can actually set up the, I can set up the fly without the inner shell, in case in case it's raining and I don't want to get that inner shell wet. This would be the way to do that, and that, I believe, is not a bad thing to have. Not a bad thing at all. So I'm going to set this, and I think that's upside down. So, yes, it is. I'm going to set the whole thing up, though, and not just the fly. But I'm sure that there will be occasions that I would like to just be able to set up the fly without the inner shell and sleep just under the fly, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes it'll be hot enough, warm enough, or whatever, that will not be a necessity, you know. So let's get this thing all ready to go. Let me see here. I've got the stakes somewhere, and I think that I want to get the fly staked down even before I set up the inner shell. This is a first for me. I put this thing together in the house because it has been nothing but snow, you know what I mean? So now I've got a little reprieve at the moment. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to stake this bugger down. I believe that my ground is soft enough here, so I don't really have to worry too much about pushing these stakes in like a lunatic. This doesn't seem right now to do it. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I don't want these too far in. A couple more on the other side. Right. Righty-tighty. Pretty sure see, this is all new and different to me, so I'll probably be doing some things different to rearrange it. I am quite sure of that. I don't even know if they give you enough stakes to do what you're actually supposed to do here. I might need to order some more. Don't know. We'll see. That's okay. That's okay. I got time yet. There we go with that. Yeah, I don't think that they do. I've only got 4 more. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Then we get this side connected together. Yeah, I knew that didn't seem correct. You know, it really didn't. It really didn't. Now these things are supposed to, it seems to me, clip together, but they're not the same. So how's that supposed to work? Because it doesn't. Because it doesn't. At this point, let's see. Let me see. Let me see. That's okay. That's okie dokie. Yeah, I think you're just supposed to put the, yeah, I think you're just supposed to put the poles in first. So we'll do that before you stake anything down. They give you this emergency repair sleeve in case you happen to bend a pole, which hopefully will never be needed. Can you tell I've never done this before? You probably can, right? You probably can. You probably can. You probably can. Because if I was watching this, I'd know that this guy's never done this before. Does he even know what he's doing? Well, what in the world, you know? One never knows, does one? I guess. Yeah, hook that up there. Then we'll get this side here. Right. That hooks into there, and that hooks into the ground like that. Then we go over to you all. Oh, you know what they say to do? And I'm going to try this because it seems like a good idea. They say that what you can do is hook these on now, and then when you lift it up, it goes right ahead and picks your tent up along with it. All I got to make sure is that they're not twisted as I do so. Right? I guess that's the idea. So I'll do that. Why not, right? Or I suppose we'll find out why not. Something don't seem right. What? Let's see what happens here. Alrighty do. Here we go with this. Slide that in. Yeah, it looks good. Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll get her done. Right, and this side here, and it might be a little bit too tight. I'll bring that in a hair there. And that goes on like so there. All right, there's the inner shell. We got the inner's looking good. All things are copacetic. Yeah, all right. I'm hoping that everything is coming out in this camera the way it's supposed to. And now we take this here, which to me seems hard to know which direction it's supposed to go. No, not bad. Let's come around the front so you can see what I'm doing. It goes on this way, right? Okay. Pull you over. Yep. We got some breeze going on here. It's okay. A little breeze, little breezy. And then this is supposed to pull down to, it actually would attach to the fly or to the footprint, but I'm just going to attach it right here instead of the footprint. Oh wait, you know what? I think that it's got some Velcro attachments that they say, yep, they say you should attach these to your poles for a little added extra stability. So I will do that. Little Velcro strappy things. There's one on that side. And there'll be another one on this side. There it is. Just little, you know, they're triple stitched, so they seem sturdy enough, I guess. And then clip this one down. And then we go around to the other side. And I guess this has a Velcro thingy as well. It do. But you know what? I know that these have, there is a little receiving sleeve here that you want to put this top cross brace in. That I think I'll do before I completely attach the final clip. I'm sorry if I'm just being extremely hard to listen to kind of a guy. I'm like that. Now we'll come over here, find the Velcro on this, attach that Velcro, and pull you down, and attach the last of the clips at the end of this pole, and then we can take the fly and pull that out to the stakes. Now there's still more, yeah, there is still more by way of things to stake down, and I actually think that I've got enough to do it. I think I do. And what I've also got here, let me walk over here because I got to get it. I got this little double hook clippy thing from Z-Packs that I'm probably going to install. Maybe not right now, but I'm gonna. Yeah, we'll have to wait on that because right here, right now, I just want to get this thing. I just want to get this thing done, so it's all set up. You know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, dude? So we'll get this all staked down like it's supposed to be. There we go with that. Okay, there's that. That's the way that the tent looks on this side. And we've got several others here that will help. I got one in the back that I'm going to use now. I am going to use this right now because I think that that's probably a really good idea. And I guess I'm really not sure how this works. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is interesting, but I'll stake this down too. Then we'll tighten her up. And what I've got now is a tent that seems to me to have everything that it's supposed to have. We got more tie downs for security. You know, if it's windy, nice and taut, and I've still got 3 stakes left over. So it's more than what I had expected. Let's open her up and take a look-see. We've got Velcro stickies here, right? I'm thinking that this is probably the side that I should stake down. This side here. And open the other side like this. It has these little T-loops. I really think that we could do better than T-loops. I'd like to have some kind of clips instead. I don't care for the magnets because they really don't hold as well. I know that Durston uses the magnets, but I think that if they're going to use magnets, they should be pretty darn powerful, because in a good windstorm, you're really not going to get a whole lot of grip out of a magnet. But here we've got the opening. They've got a double zipper here to open your door, your inner door. And from what I've seen, there is a little tucky thing here that you can, it's a little tuck loop that you can actually tuck your, instead of having to mess around. Now you're still messing around, aren't you? But you can just pull your net through and it holds the door open. Yeah, it looks like a good amount of room. Got a massive pocket on the inside, on the top. You've got one pocket here and pocket on the top with a little opening for your cordage. You don't have anything that I can see on the top to hang a light from. Maybe a small loop. There's a small loop. You'd have to get your own hook. I can't tell if that's a loop. I'm not getting, yeah, it's a loop. Yeah, the sidewalls, you know, the bathtub floor is high enough. The fly itself comes down enough where you're not going to get, here you go. This I'd like to pull out just to make sure that we're not going to have the fly touching the inner wall of the tent at all. So we got that. That's good. Yeah, the fly is not touching the tent at all. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, this will be fine. Plenty of headroom. I can put stuff next to my head inside. A little while I'm going to pull out. Oh, look at that! I missed that. I'm going to pull out my my Sea to Summit sleeping pad and my big Agnes sleeping bag and set up in here, and possibly, I don't know for sure, but possibly stay out here tonight. See how, I mean, it's going to get chilly, I know that, but it's probably a good idea to see how things are going to react, or how I'm going to react to the cold at night in this tent. See how it holds up. But I just might do that. We'll see. But there we go. I have this video all set, and we'll see how that looks in just a minute. Hopefully it worked out. Hey, Lainey. There's my baby girl. But what I need to do, the cordage on this for the straps or the stakes, I really don't care for all that much. I have more adjustable cordage that I'm going to put on here to modify a little bit, modify the tent a little bit to more of my standards. But this is a nice tent. This is a nice tent. I would rather have this fly to be ripstop, but it'll do for the time being until I get my Durston. That it will. So, like that for now, and I'll talk to you a little bit. Okay, let's see if I can show you what I've done. I've replaced the old cordage with super narrow, thin cordage. Was kind of junky, and I've put this from Z-Packs. They have this double J, so that for the double doors like this, that's over here. The double doors, you can leave it connected, leave the door connected, and still pull the other door over and connect it to that J hook there. I don't know why this is turning up yellow on the. It looks like yellow, anyways. on the video, but it's not yellow, it's bright orange. At any rate, I still got some trimming to do, of course, but it's looking pretty good. Replaced all of the cordage here with nice heavy orange, bright orange, so I don't trip on it. Got some trimming to do, make it look a little bit nicer, because that's kind of sloppy. Same with the center here on the foot end. That's replaced. Same here. That's all replaced. A lot of slack, but that's okay. I've got to replace all of that. And this way, you know, since it's nice and long, if I got rocks or roots, I've got a lot of room, a lot of slack, so that I can put those stakes anywhere I need to. I've replaced the back wall cordage as well. I'm using my own slip knot instead of a clip for that. Same here with the front. This is the head of the tent. That's replaced just for the inner shell. I'm not doing it for the fly, other than this one right here. That I want to be able to pull out a little bit away from the inner shell. So I've got to do some trimming yet. That's okay. But everything is looking pretty good. And inside, I'm all set up here with my sleeping bag and my Sea to Summit sleeping pad, all inflated. I'm probably going to spend the night here this evening. Let's see, there's that massive, it's pretty big. It's a really big pocket on the top there. I'm probably going to spend the night here tonight, just to see how this sleeping system works out for me. And like that, okay? Yeah, I'm right here in the backyard of my home, so if it gets too cold, because it's going to get into the 30s, I'm sure, if not colder. But that's all good, highly rated stuff. But like that, this is all ready, set to go for tonight. And I've got a nice mess over here to straighten up to. I set this all up for my my upgrading, you know, doing all the stuff that I had to do here. But yeah, I didn't want to set everything on the ground. So, but I'm going to bring out my my Durston Aqua backpack. I'm going to pull everything out and go through all my gear and like that. But yeah, I'll upload this and see what it looks like.